All right, hold on. Ready? Oh, wait, hold on. Audio, right? You got to get the audio together. This time on record, right?
Check.
You good?
We should be good.
You good? Everybody sound good? 1, 2, 3. There it is. There's my funky beat. Thank you, Roy Ramirez, for this beat. Now I'll turn it down. All right, guys. So funny thing happened is we already started this podcast, but I didn't record the audio. So guess what? This is actually episode 2. This is episode 2 of episode 1 of To the 830 and Beyond podcast. Welcome, guys. Welcome everybody who's listening now, who's able to listen, and welcome everybody who is watching. We are on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, To the 830 and Beyond. Today I have family. First episode. The second episode is called Family in the 830. 3 of my guests here. We got Gabriel / Roy Ramirez, or Roy / Gabriel Ramirez, whichever way you want to go.
Gabriel.
Yeah,
Gabriel.
Yeah, there you go.
Gabriel.
That's what I'm used to saying.
Gaby. That's what they used to call
Roy
me.
G. Biff.
Yeah,
Roy
they used
G.
to call me that.
Biv.
Oh, my goodness.
Dog, that is out
Oh,
there,
my goodness.
bro. Roy G. Biv.
Or Roy Jones.
There you go.
I don't know why.
Yeah, man, I hadn't heard that one.
So then we got Miss Sonic herself, Rebecca Arcos / Ramirez Arcos, whatever. No, it's Rebecca Arcos. We got Rebecca Arcos here. Say hi, I guess.
Hello.
There you go.
Hello.
Then we have Abram Arcos.
Yep.
And there we go. Marsplay extraordinaire.
Let's go.
Jackson 5 extraordinaire.
Let's
There
go.
it is. There it is. Starting point guard of the Jackson 5.
Wait,
I was 110 pounds.
Michael Jackson was in a basketball?
I think so.
That was Noah's Jackson 5.
Oh,
Yep, that was it. Shout out to Noah, who's in the background.
He was
He'll be
Tito. No,
he'll be on.
what?
Oh my god.
Randy Jackson.
Hey, man, this is the second recording. This should be more concise, not longer.
Oh, okay, shit.
Did you say your name?
My name is Jason Avalo. Sorry. Welcome to the, like I said, the 830 and Beyond podcast. 830 and Beyond podcast is brought to you by Zaylen Productions, which is my production company that I started. I say make it sound all nice and big and fancy, like I'm making all kinds of movies, but it's just a camera and a Rodecaster, the Rodecaster Pro recording the audio and 2 iPhones.
Hopefully
That's the whole
recording.
production company. Oh, and a couple of lights. Anyway, what I wanted to say was, podcasts. Why I'm going into this podcast, y'all know, and I stated earlier, which nobody else knows that, but y'all. There are over, let me see, fun facts here, 4.57 million podcasts worldwide as of 2025. Over 55% of Americans, which is about 158 million people, listen to podcasts every month. And with all that, you would think there'll be more shows in Central Texas. At least I don't hear of any. Maybe there are. I'm sure there are some. I know there's a guy in New Braunfels that does podcasts. I forgot his name. Somebody told me, but I'm sorry, guy. Don't know who you are, but maybe one day we'll get together. But otherwise, what I wanted to do with this, the reason why I'm saying that is because I wanted to bring a light a little bit to Central Texas, to Seguin area, New Braunfels, San Marcos, Gonzales, like I said before.
McQueenie, Texas.
Oh yeah, there you go. Shout out to McQueenie, Texas.
Ramirez Lane.
Shout out to Ramirez Lane, right?
Lane.
Oh my goodness.
Dirt road.
But,
They have gravel now.
it's not even a
Oh.
lane. It's not even a lane. But anyway,
And a
so-
speed bump.
They
have a
do?
speed bump now?
They have a speed bump.
Holy shit, it's growing.
But so based out of Seguin, Texas, which is I wanted to kind of promo. We're probably one of the first people doing this here in this area. Out of all those millions of podcasts, I don't think there's many out here. At least not that I know of. There's not hard data to say how many are exactly in around San Antonio and Austin area, so I don't know. But otherwise, Seguin, Texas. What do you know about Seguin, Texas? I'll tell you what I know because ChatGPT told me. Seguin is one of the oldest towns in Texas. Founded in 1838, only 2 years after the Republic of Texas. It's known as the pecan capital of Texas. So for those of y'all that don't know, we have the largest pecan in the whole world, 2 times here. I don't know how that's possible.
Wait,
But there's two pecans in Seguin that claim they're the largest pecan in the world or whatever they are. But whatever.
really?
Yeah, there's 2 of them. There's one at the Big Red Barn.
Oh
And
yeah.
there's one downtown.
Yeah.
And they both claim they're the largest pecan. Like, well, one's bigger than the other, so they can't be.
Yeah,
They're
that's
exactly
crazy.
the same size.
But you know. But what?
Yeah, I don't,
Oh my gosh! Y'all can hear that in the background. That's my daughter trying to fun fact. us
she's
too.
our fact checker.
Oh my goodness. Anyway,
I believe you, Zaya.
yeah, we believe you, babe. But so another thing about Seguin, Texas, which is I never knew this because I don't even know what it means. Largest concentration of mid 1800s lime creek buildings. So in the United States, not just in Texas, not just Guadalupe County or anything like that. It's the whole United States. And whatever limecrete is, I'm sure that's a form of concrete that's mixed with something else. I don't know. I have no idea. So whoever does construction or is smarter than me on that, please let me know. Leave a comment.
Drop a comment.
Yeah, drop a comment, please. And subscribe. Like and subscribe and leave a comment, please.
It says it's made from hydraulic lime.
So if anybody knows what that means, go ahead and drop a comment and do that too, okay?
Yep.
So this area, though, it's one of the fastest growing areas in the whole entire country, actually. Between San Antonio and Austin is one of the fastest growing places. And you've seen it with New Braunfels, obviously. Because New Braunfels almost merges with San Antonio. But now you're starting to see it here in Seguin. We got some nice new stores here. We got, James Avery's coming up? That's for you, Becca, right?
We currently have new Hobby Lobby,
Yeah.
Academy,
Okay.
Chick-fil-A.
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 You know, we were just talking to Dad or your grandfather. This is the first time he's had Chick-fil-A was the other day when I bought it for him.
That's
He's
crazy.
82 years old, gal.
And he is not a chicken person.
No, he don't
said
like chicken?
Actually, really liked it.
You don't like chicken?
Nice.
I don't even know what's wrong with him, but he don't like chicken, and he sure did like that Chick-fil-A, though.
Cool.
Maybe it was the 2 pickles. I don't know.
Yeah.
Precise pickles.
Seguin's also home to Texas Lutheran University. It's nationally ranked institution is what it says, according to Chat, my homeboy Chat GPT. Shaping local culture and athletics. It was a top something in the country that, and I'm sorry guys, I don't have that fact anymore. I had it and I couldn't memorize it, and maybe it wasn't that important to me. I don't know, but it was something. And so, but TLU's always been a good college or university. It used to be Texas Lutheran College. Sorry,
TLC.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, TLC. That's
Yeah.
how Rebecca affectionately knows it as TLC. But anyway, why this podcast? Like I said, spotlight local voices. I want to talk about sports here. I want to talk about the schools, which we will today. I want to talk about anything like small businesses, especially. You know, I would love to get some small businesses in here, or with us, or even I go to them. It doesn't matter. We can do a podcast there at their place and talk about who they are, why they're doing what they're doing in this part of the country or in this part of the state. You know, what makes them go, what are their influences, things like that. I do want to build under Zaylen Productions podcast. Ultimately, in the future, I would like to not be the host of this podcast. I want somebody else to carry it on, and us form other podcasts if we can, or even produce film, even produce photography. I want to do all kinds of stuff. That's what Zaylen Productions is. That's what I want it to be. You know, hopefully one of these days that'll happen. But I also want to make sure to highlight this area of the country or this part of Texas. Kind of like, you know, one of my influences for this, and I think about it all the time now, and I didn't say this in the previous, right? You know, there's a film director, Robert Rodriguez. If y'all don't know who he is, he's done like the Spy Kids stuff. He did not 300. He did Sin City. He's done El Mariachi. He's done a lot of film and video, but he's based out of Austin. He's from around here, and so he does his films there. And he's a big influence. Me on the outside, I don't know him personally or anything like that, but I would love to pick his brain one day or something like that. But you know, him being here and able to create whatever he wants, any kind of video, whatever, and still be here in this area.
Yeah.
That's a
cool.
cool thing, I think. So now that Rebecca's rushing me off the microphone, I'll go ahead and go on to the next thing.
Yep. Hurry up.
We got a quinceañero to go to. Hurry up.
Oh,
didn't
what?
say anything.
Oh my goodness.
A king.
King
Cenero.
Cenero, whatever that means. I don't even know what that is.
It's new.
But
Sounds
It's a new
made
trend.
up.
I mean, you know,
Might be.
but yeah, I pretty much said what I wanted to do with the podcast. I really want to start something and do something here. But starting out with local businesses, I really want to talk to them. Speaking of local business, my nephew here, Roy Gabriel,
GBF.
does have a local business. He does some lawn work. I call it landscaping because that's just a good general term, but he doesn't do like actual placing rocks in your yard and things like that.
We have. It's not something that we promote, but we can do all that.
And you got the bulldozer here and there. We can rent one of those one day if you need to or whatever.
Shout out Home Depot.
Yes. Sponsor.
So just so y'all know, Gabriel is a local entrepreneur. He does have a business. It's called the Lawn Mules. It is a landscaping business, is what I still call it. It doesn't matter. I don't want to just say, oh, it's some grass cutting business. Sound like from the backwoods of Alabama or something. But
and not a drug mule either.
No,
lawn.
Not that mule.
No.
Yeah.
No drug mule, just a regular lawn mule. Just a regular lawn mule. What is even that?
Mule spelled, it's actually somebody's last name, Muehl.
Yeah.
Which I started this, 2024, late 2024, and we promoted ourselves on Facebook.
Yeah.
Somebody with that last name actually reached out to me and asked me,
why are you using my name?
Yeah, where did you get this name from? So I told her, so I grew up on Mule Road there in Seguin. You said, oh, my husband's in-laws, that road is named after them. So I actually met that lady. She's
nice.
from she works at some place in New Braunfels. I forget where.
Wow.
I thought it was was it a tax place or something like that?
Yeah, it was a Jackson
Hewitt,
something like that. I don't want to.
So now you live on
specifically.
You live on one family's road,
Mm-hmm.
and you were raised on another family's road.
Yes,
pretty much. And then you grew up on Elm Grove Road. No, I'm just kidding.
Grew up everywhere in Seguin. I feel like
you grew up on somebody else's roads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, so but anyway, lawn mules. So tell everybody, what you got. What do you do? What do you offer? Are you cheap?
Am I cheap?
You got payment plan?
Yeah.
Can you fix my dirt?
Well, we do. I mean,
Klarna?
there have been people that have reached out and they want their grass cut, and they said, "Well, I can only afford so much and so much." And tell them, say, you can't pay anything now. We can do a payment plan. So that has
Nice.
Happened to a couple people, but
Oh, that's cool.
I
need to know that.
we're not in the. Of course, yes, we're in the business, make money, obviously, but that's not our sole purpose. It's just to help people out. That our first client, man, she was an older lady. She couldn't actually go outside and cut her grass. Her husband is in a wheelchair and stuff like that. So she was maintaining all of her property by herself.
Dang.
And I was door knocking, and that was one of our first customer out of shirts, and we ended up helping her out. I didn't charge her anything. Then she ended up getting better. She wanted to pay us, and so we just ended up going from there.
Nice.
Wow.
So
Good stuff.
So, what prompted you to start the business as far as lawn mules goes, and doing all this? Because as far as I've known you since you were a kid, I don't remember you cutting anybody's grass.
shit, I cut my own grass.
But anyway, no, really.
It was actually my dad. He passed away in 2021, and my dad, he pretty much lived out of a suitcase, but he always had a house. So he always had a go bag. That's what I called it.
Yeah.
He was always ready to do something. If he had to move,
Yeah.
he had it with him. But there was one day he had a van, those old Cheech and Chong vans, no windows. He had 2 windows in the back door, the passenger door, and the windshield, and he had pretty much all the stuff that he ever owned was in that van.
I remember that,
Nice.
man.
Yeah.
Looking like a terrorist van.
Yeah, seriously. Looking like one of those, hey, you want candy vans.
That's the
But
van.
it was parked. It was a parked van,
I
so
think
he wouldn't.
that's the same kind of van that we would take to Corpus. We would put your grandparents' couches. We throw them in the back. That's what we'd be sitting on.
Dang.
Instead of
That's how this was. It only had the driver's seat and the passenger seat.
Yeah.
There was nothing else in the back.
Cargo van.
I sat in the back of a van like that with a lawn chair. He took us to Corpus. True story. Anyway, sorry, not to take away from what you're saying,
But he was in between jobs. At that time, it was 2020 COVID
yeah,
started happening. They started to lay people off. He was one of them. His company that he worked for, they shut down. He had to work or find a job somewhere else. In the meantime, he wanted to start mowing grass because he had all the equipment there. He asked me if I would help him, but he ended up finding a job. So it just never came to fruition. And I've always had that in me to want to do that. And I've always had the equipment, but I've always wanted to do that with my kids. And he ended up passing in 2021. Then my grandmother passed in 2022. My mother passed in 2023. I pretty much, during those 2.5, 3 years, I stayed stagnant.
Yeah.
Like I was there, but I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to do something, and I ended up starting the Lawn Mules, like in 2023.
Yeah.
So that was the whole reason why, because I wanted to do it with my dad, and it never happened.
Yeah.
So I ended up starting it for myself with my kids.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's making up for all the lawns you didn't cut. When
Yeah,
I was,
seriously.
You didn't cut my grass. I'll tell you that.
In
Damn.
Oklahoma? No.
One of the many places I lived, right? Lord, you didn't cut none of my grass anywhere. Probably because I lived in apartments.
Yeah.
So, what's been the hardest part about running a business? You're still a new business,
Yeah.
at least in my eyes, because you're less than 3 years old, right?
Yeah.
So
Less than 3 years.
what's been the hardest thing to do going from doing nothing? No, I don't want to say nothing, but having a real job already and then starting a business.
Yeah.
So what's been the hardest part about that?
I think I want to say maintaining your own time. I mean, I'm doing all the payroll. I'm making the schedule. I'm keeping up with clients. I still do my full-time job.
Yeah.
I got 3 adult kids at the house, 12-year-old at the house, and then now we have 5 dogs, and then my wife. So I'm doing all that, and then maintaining my side job, which essentially that's what it was gonna be, but it blew up faster than what I wanted it to, which I'm grateful. I think just maintaining everything by yourself, which I'd rather do it myself than have somebody else do it anyways.
Yeah.
Because it keeps me on track.
Yeah.
But
Keeps you
I think that's the
accountable.
hardest part.
Because you're not ripping yourself off. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
seriously.
At least I would hope not, because I hope that happen.
Put some in his pocket.
I know, right?
Oh, how many businesses do you have right now? Like, do you do big businesses?
We have, I want to say 12 Dairy Queens here in Central Texas.
That's
We
a
go all
lot.
the way to
Yeah.
Kyle and Schulenburg and Hallettsville and San Marcos, Wimberley. We go all the way out there.
Nice.
Wimberley?
Weimar.
Weimar.
We go to Weimar, Texas. Way
Weimar?
out there.
Whammer.
There's 2 businesses here in Seguin. We do Cosmic Express Car Wash. We do Valvoline Express, Avery Oil in Marion, business Armor-Tex insurance. I mean, we travel. We do a lot.
It's a good
Valvoline.
portfolio.
Can I just tell Valvoline you're my nephew and be like,
Yeah.
all right, we got you.
Can I tell
The guy's
Dairy
name is
Queen
Javi.
Okay.
I
I'll
want a
talk to you.
blizzard?
Well, we only do one of the Dairy Queens here in Seguin. The other,
Which
and it's the
one?
one on Kingsbury.
Okay, got
So
it.
the other one on Court.
Screw
problem.
'em.
They said there was too many people standing around at that one, so they got their own employees to
Wait, they have grass there?
weeds in the asphalt.
Oh,
Oh, brother. Wow.
damn.
So now, is this something you want to continue to grow? Do you want to kind of keep it steady, or or you want to, or do you even want to maybe one day quit your job and have this as a full time thing? I don't know.
That was the plan initially. I wanted this to grow to where I could quit my job and this be full time.
Yeah.
And then you get into these months where grass doesn't grow; it's dormant
Yeah.
right now. And then now you're like, man, had I quit my job, I wouldn't be making no money. Like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
So I'm glad it didn't happen that way. But that was the initial plan.
Yeah.
I mean, things have changed from then. The sole and only employee that I have is my son-in-law.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the one that's carrying this whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I do all the getting all the customers and all that, but he goes out and he does every single thing.
He does a good job. He cuts our yard.
Good.
FYI.
Shout out to Eric.
Yeah, he does a great job.
Well, I don't know.
Good old Eric.
I don't know because I don't have grass. I have
All dirt.
It's all my dirt, man.
Yeah.
We need to do. You can get them that special rake like they do those Japanese or whatever things and make designs in my dirt in my yard. I'll pay him to do that if he could think of something.
There's some weeds.
Yeah, he'll do that all day. He draws and draws the customer's grass. Man, you can't be using the restroom on their grass. No.
So another thing which I didn't ask before in the previous podcast that nobody's ever going to hear, but
And hit record.
yeah, because I did hit record. This is gonna be the running joke for the whole podcast. I did hit, and I'm still looking at it too. Like, is it on?
Is it on?
But has doing this changed the way you see like how a community is, or like how you see people? You know what I mean? Like you said people need help. You have more of a softer heart towards people, or does it make you actually harder because it's a business and you got to make that money?
Yeah, there's times, man, that where people do come up, hey, can you cut my grass? I only have so much, like I only have $10 or whatever.
Yeah.
Sometimes, Eric, man, Eric's a soft heart person.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, hey, I just went and helped this old lady out, and she looked like she was struggling, so I went over there and did this and this and this. I said, well, did you quote him or anything? See, no, I just did it. I said, all right. I can't get mad at him, but at the same time, it is a business, and you can't lend out favors for everyone because that's how this business will shut
You'll be
down.
one of those old ladies walking in the cane, and then you see her out the bingo later or something like that. Be like, she made it to the bingo.
She got your ass. Dude.
Yeah. That $10 went to that card, boy. Went to that dauber.
Yeah, but he. Like I said, people will come up to him all the time while he's doing these Dairy Queens because he's like right off of 35 on a freeway, and it's a drive-through. People, hey, you have cards, and so they reach out. So we get clients like that too, and tell us that not every customer is a good customer. So they have to pay for what we're wanting or what they're wanting us to do. That's point blank.
Oh, that's good. So, any other future plans for it? Anything else exciting coming up for it? Or are you just kind of, like I said, you just going to want to stay stagnant because you got a lot of things going on personally, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, he's actually having a daughter, which I'm going to be a grandfather here in April.
Yeah.
37 years old, being a grandpa. But things are going to have to change.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to...
You have to get that baby on that lawnmower, man.
Yeah.
Make that baby make that money.
Yeah, he's going to have to... I don't want it to stop.
Yeah.
But it's going to have to stop for a little bit.
Yeah.
As much as I don't want it to.
Shoot, just tell Eric, put her in that backpack while he's cutting. Like that. That's how he used to take Zaya to the flea market.
Actually, he might want to just go cut grass. That baby crying at night. And shit.
Yeah.
He might. Hey, I gotta go work.
You might have the most customers you ever had. You do that. Like, shoot, I'm out. I'll go find some customers. Don't worry about it.
Seriously.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Good stuff. So, as everybody's here looking at us, or whatever, listening to us, Gabriel's got a sister right here next to me.
He does?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I know.
She pressed stop on the roadcaster.
Yeah, she's the one that hit stop on the recording, I'm sure. Didn't even know. She was, what's that button? It's pretty.
The mean
It's
sister,
real shiny.
right, Gabriel?
Yeah.
The mean sister.
I'm
Yeah,
just
she was
vocal.
mean.
I'm just vocal.
Yeah.
She was, at one point in time, it was a lot of bickering back and forth, but I was also no saint myself. I was 12, 11, 13.
That's what siblings do, right?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah.
It was hectic.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's a true statement, y'all. It's just true.
I agree.
Rebecca's always been the chill one, but bickering.
With who?
With you?
Oh, yeah. I was like, she does that with everybody.
Yeah. Becca's
well.
not chill.
I am chill.
Oh, okay.
Well, she wasn't chill at Sonic. She
I
wasn't.
was chill. That's very chill to walk away after a day.
She worked at Sonic for all of 5 minutes, y'all, and kept the coin changer and took off.
That's crazy.
Good thing,
Point changer was crazy.
good thing it wasn't Dairy Queen. I'll ask the owner right now.
Shout out to Sonic, man,
Sonic,
for not
bro.
holding their employees.
wasted their time with all the.
Their turnover was probably ridiculous.
I was
No, just
not
kidding.
a great employee. Number one.
And
Number
then you,
two,
I don't want to wear this visor.
I forgot about that visor.
I don't want to pick up this food I just dropped.
I'm not for the food business. Yeah, I had a tray full of food, dropped it all. I had a customer that, we had those little coin machines, and I don't know how much their bill was, but it was
You gave back the
a few
wrong
dollars.
change.
Well, it was a few dollars and some change. Well, she handed me
A 50.
maybe like a $5 bill and some change, which was not the change that was.
It didn't add up in your
No,
brain.
and I couldn't get it. I gave her change back. That's not right, and she gave it back to me. Calculating in my head, like, what the hell? Trying to do it. Gave her back the change. That's not right again, and I'm like, I honestly I don't remember, but I think that's what tipped me off. And I'm like, I'm not coming back to this job.
Sounds like Sandra Avalos
Went
Ramirez right
in.
there.
Oh my god!
She started crying and eating cheese tater tots in the back.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a
bacon
one day.
cheese. She invented bacon cheese tater tots in the back because of that day. Anyway, so going from Sonic, you actually went from that, but you went and graduated high school.
Yes.
Then you went to the courthouse, right?
Yes.
And quit in 5 minutes there too. No, I'm just-
I know.
During high school, I worked for the city of Seguin through the JAM program in the summer day camp, and then worked at HEB for about a year, and then
Oh,
I
that's
started
right.
at the courthouse.
What'd you do at HEB?
I was a bagger and a cashier.
I quit on them too. Huh?
And
Yeah.
a cart pusher.
Push
carts?
but
Yes, I
but
did that too.
remember the old HEB with Hastings
Oh, yeah.
and all
Oh my
that.
gosh,
The
that's
old
right.
school
Yeah.
HEB.
I really liked working at HEB, honestly.
Wow.
But it was not a Monday through Friday 8 to 5 job.
Well, of course
so
I know that
I
because
did what I had to do.
I don't work Monday to Friday for.
Man, I miss Hastings, man.
Dude.
I love Hastings. Sorry.
Yeah,
I know.
that was a good store.
We'd be there with her, and your grandmother would be looking at all the magazines.
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't buy anything. We would just go in there and just browse for hours.
I know.
We
I'd
would-
be on the scary movie section looking at all the.
They'd
I
be in the
would
books.
hide all the good movies to go get my mom
To
give me
go get 'em
99
later.
cents, bro. And then she had late fees, so I couldn't get it. You remember that? We couldn't get late fees.
You had to get a card from everybody in the family. Everybody had 5 cards from everybody else.
The Reynolds
Bruh.
back then were 49 cents.
Bro,
Oh my
cheap.
God.
The new movies were 99 cents.
So anyway,
Shout out Hastings.
way to go, Hastings.
Come back.
Thank
And
you.
Blockbuster, because if Hastings didn't have it, we'd
Oh,
check
yeah.
out
We go right
Blockbuster.
across the street.
Yeah, Blockbuster too. Come on back.
Good old-
Let's get rid of Netflix, man. No, I'm just kidding.
That's not.
So anyway, you went to the courthouse. So you were an employee of the city through that means for what 17 years, right?
Through the county.
Through the
that was
county?
through the county, Guadalupe County.
It started off as a filing clerk.
Filing clerk,
Lord have
scanner.
mercy.
For
Did you
about-
put everything in alphabetical order?
We had to
Numerical.
file documents that were being filed by either attorneys or people coming in filing court documents. We'd have to file them into the court files
So the court files you have to be in order, like case number or something like that, or what?
by numerical order. So they say January 1st was when the number would start over for that year.
Oh, really?
So that's how court cases were filed.
This is riveting information, guys.
Yes.
So I'm just no, it's actually kind of interesting, but it's like so you were filing. Then what did you do after that?
Did that for about 9 months and then got offered full-time position as a deputy clerk.
What does a deputy clerk do? Just kind of real quick, if you can. If you,
We would accept filings. We would,
so all you did was push the files to the filer.
right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, and then we also dealt with passport applications. We
Oh, okay.
dealt with working inside the courtroom alongside the judge. And I mean, there's just a lot of things that go into working. It's not just criminal case files, it's divorce, it's child support,
like
it's
a-
taxes.
Sounds like a lot.
It's a lot. It's a
Sounds
lot.
like a mid-paid job with high responsibility.
Well, eventually, when
I mean-
you're a supervisor, yeah.
Yeah.
Because eventually that's where I was.
How long did it take you to be a supervisor there?
I don't remember.
Well, she got
5 or
you
6
got
years?
passed.
That's it?
She got passed.
She got
up,
passed
right?
on a full time position. I remember that.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
she
yeah?
went to her boss like, "Hey, mother effer, like,
Yeah,
if you don't give me the full time, I'm out of here. I'm going back to Sonic, and I will push.
I will
Push these tater tots through,
I
boy.
will give you the right change.
I will learn how to skate, bro."
Actually, yes.
The skating rink was open.
I did apply for a full-time position a couple months after I started as a filer, but I didn't get it right away. I was too new.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 9 months being part time.
That's still not
Right?
bad.
Politics.
I'm a hard worker.
Oh my gosh. She is a hard worker, guys.
Yeah, she is.
I am.
Even though we make fun of her, but
She is. She is.
But so then you became a supervisor there.
Yes.
Then you were there supervisor until you left,
Yes.
right? So
After
that all took
almost-
17 years to happen.
Almost 18, yeah.
That's a long time.
She became a supervisor on her 17th year. No.
I know, right? And then she quit the next day.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing this.
I'm not doing this. I gotta go. So we need to hear some cheeseman or something. You don't have no cheeseman you could say.
What about?
I don't know about anything in the court system. Like
What's the most shocking case that you remember seeing?
So
No details.
one of them, I had to walk out of a jury trial once because it was too much. It was about a girl's boyfriend who was on trial for murder for, I think he threw the baby, his girlfriend's baby on the ottoman. The baby ended up passing away. So yeah, it was in the middle of all of that and them going through the autopsy of the baby that I had to walk out. I couldn't.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't.
So he threw the
That's
baby.
the only one I ever had to walk out of. 'Cause
So how did you deal with that kind of exposure in your real life?
I don't know. I think for the most part, I think I balanced it. You would probably have to answer that. I would come
I'm
to
asking.
you. I don't know. I think I handled it pretty well.
Yeah.
There was never a dull moment working there.
Yeah.
I loved my job there. I really did.
Yeah.
One other thing that I thought was pretty funny is working next to, you work next to different judges, and one of the judges was very, very sarcastic. I loved his sense of humor.
my
So
gosh.
funny. Well, there was a defendant that was getting sentenced, and my job was to fill out this little jail transmittal so the jail would know how many years they got sentenced to when they transported them back to the county jail.
Okay.
So I was in the middle of filling it out, but just waiting because I didn't know what the judge was going to sentence this guy to.
Yeah.
So he had witnesses on his part that, why he shouldn't go to prison for a long time because he's a repeat offender.
Okay.
His, relatives, I can't remember who it was, talking about how much of a great guy he was. Give him another chance. He's so good, this and that. And so then the judge finally, was thinking about it, and finally he ended up giving him a pretty harsh sentence. And the defendant cusses out the judge from head to toe after just saying like how much of a good guy he is.
Yeah.
And I looked at the judge, and the judge just looked at him back and had a big smile on his face. It took everything in me not to start laughing, not to smile. I was just trying to stay as
So
out
he's
of
such a
it as
good
you
guy.
can.
He's really
Yeah,
That's a hard
it was
job. I
really
would've-
funny. Yeah, it was really funny.
Oh my gosh.
Making
always think
slide
about
comments
that.
throughout the whole.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's
it's
freaking
so funny.
hilarious.
But yeah, no, it was a really good job. I really loved most of my coworkers. Most.
Yeah. Most of them. Yeah,
But
I'm
yeah.
sure. I mean, it's hard to leave a place like that.
Yeah.
But you did.
Yeah, I
Now,
did.
now you're at the high school. I don't know if that's better or worse, but no, I'm just kidding. I'm sure it's better or whatever.
Nah, she's happy.
But
am.
how was that transition going from the county to Seguin ISD?
Oh, I know I wanted to go back working with kids because
Yeah.
since I did that when I was in high school, they're older kids now, but
Yeah.
I feel like it's not so serious. I
Okay.
felt like working at the county, everything was so serious and everything was so, you deal with a lot of the heavy things and serious cases going on. And here it's more playful. You're
Yeah.
with kids.
Yeah.
You're talking to them. You're having fun with them.
there's,
And then,
there's serious things that happen with the kids,
right,
but
Yeah.
right.
but it's just
It's
a
like
whole
that's
different
people's
thing.
livelihood was with the court.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
50 years compared to like, hey, you're suspended one day.
Right.
Like that's a big
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
Go to Bic as it was called back in the day.
Call your mom, you're
ISS.
going
Yeah.
home.
ISS
Now it's
now.
ISS, but I told you it was called Bic. And she was like, "What? Never mind." Behavioral Improvement Center that nobody improved their behavior
What is
at
it
all.
called
in that place.
now?
ISS.
I thought that was like a terrorist person.
That's ISIS.
Not ISIS.
Oh, okay, my bad.
It's ISIS.
Well, I guess that's why they named it go to ISIS.
Go to ISIS, please.
Send you over to The Middle East.
I'm being
You're going to
converted?
ISIS, bud.
You're not going to big. You're going to ISIS.
Yeah, you're going to ISIS, bro.
That's worse.
You're going to ISIS. Lord have mercy. Anyway, so
They might rename that after this.
Used to be called OCS back
Yeah.
Oh
then.
yeah.
On
Like when we
campus.
were in school.
Just
too.
go to detention.
Yeah.
Oh, they can't even say detention now.
No?
I'm
don't think
pretty
so.
sure.
No,
that-
they have lunch detention.
D Hall? That's what they called
I
it.
mean,
Yeah, I
Detention Hall?
yeah. Oh my gosh. So
I was in all those. Except ISIS.
you were in all of them.
yeah, all of
At the same
above.
time.
Yeah. I was not only was I at home suspended, I was in ISS at the same time. Like, what the hell? How the hell did that happen? He must have been real bad.
I was.
But
That was horrible.
anyway, with ISD, so what do you do now for Seguin ISD?
I'm the counseling / CCMR secretary.
What's CCMR?
College, career, military readiness.
Oh,
See,
I
ISIS.
say college,
Nah, just-
college career and medical restitution or something like that. Anyway,
Credence,
Yeah.
Clearwater. No.
So, we
what-
have 5 counselors.
Five
for about
counselors?
2,100 students enrolled at
that seems like
the high school.
I don't
How
even think
many?
that seems like enough.
2,100, about
No, but how many counselors?
5.
Five?
5 counselors.
That doesn't seem like that's enough at all.
It's not enough.
There's
Yeah,
no way.
I don't think
They're-
there's any school in Texas that probably has enough counselors. I'm
Probably
sure.
Yeah.
not.
Or
I mean,
teachers, I'm sure.
Probably not.
What do they split them like alphabetical order? Like only a certain amount go to this counselor and then
So we have a lead counselor. So she has the least in her alpha because she obviously has, other
duties.
duties that she has to attend to,
Yeah.
meetings, things like that. And then, but she still has an alpha. And then we have the other counselors that split the rest of the alpha.
So, with parents, because you deal with scholarships, right? What would you tell them now? Like, what's some advice to tell them? Because maybe some parents don't know like what you do and counselors.
Right. So guidance. So we have different types of counselors. The counselors that I'm the secretary for are guidance counselors, which they help students with everything. We also have mental health counselors on campus, which some of them are from our central office.
Oh, okay.
And then we also have like an outside organization called CIS, Communities in Schools, and they deal with a lot of our mental health students that are like really need counseling. I mean, not to say some are more than others. There's
No,
a lot
but-
of kids that struggle
Yeah.
these days, and
Because you're
it's
talking
more
about
brought to light.
legit counseling. Like,
Yeah,
and I don't want to.
Yeah.
right. There's
don't-
severe
It's almost
depression,
free.
anxiety, right, and it's resources that are available
Yeah.
to them. So, our guidance counselors help a lot with their scheduling, making sure they're in the right classes.
Right.
They can counsel too,
Yeah.
but with that many students per, some counselors
Yeah.
have almost 500
Yeah.
students to
Yes.
their one, and I mean it's just it can be very overwhelming.
That's crazy.
So we just try to help them out as much. Like my job is to get them to their right counselor. A lot of them don't know who their counselor is, making sure they're here for the counselor for something that has nothing to do with their counselor. So I help them like, no, this is who you need. This is
Yeah.
where you need to go. Scholarships. I help a lot of the seniors with every year. And one thing that I've told our counselors is I use myself as an example. I didn't know about any of this stuff when I was in high school. I didn't know anything about
I
going to
didn't either.
college. I didn't know what an SAT test was about. Like I didn't know any of that. So I tell them there's
And
still
how important it is too, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
Right. So there's still so many families out there that are still in that position. They have no idea that this is like our daughter is a first gen college student.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I had to rely on the counselors and our CCMR specialists to help with getting her there and applying and what to do next, because I just feel like there's so many people that don't know.
yeah.
And those are the people
And
I
there-
try
there
to reach out to more during the year, on top of helping the ones that do know. And it's just getting them to the right scholarship, things like that. So,
Yeah,
I still don't know.
yeah, it's crazy. I know a lot because of her, and I think parents need to know more. That
Yeah.
this is free money out there for your kid, and they
Right.
don't have to just.
And some of it takes a little bit of legwork too,
Yeah.
right? To
Yeah.
be able to-
Yeah.
and
It does.
but you got to be willing to do that.
right.
Just because there's information there, you can hear it. That doesn't mean you're going to do anything about it.
Right.
But to encourage the parents to not only listen to what's going on, hey man, help your kids, because
Yeah.
there's free money. They can go to school. They don't even realize it.
Yeah.
There's so much money in trade schools right now that are regular scholarship, local scholarships that give out money every year.
Yeah.
They've also extended it to trade schools, and that's growing. And
That's good.
I feel bad because we don't get too many students that apply that are actually going to a trade school. So it's money that's just not being used.
Wow.
And I just wish more people knew about
I
that.
think I need to go to trade school.
It's not
Dude, I
always,
would.
I mean, it's not always based on your GPA. Some people
Yeah.
think, oh, it's only if you're a top student that you get scholarships. No, it's not.
Yeah, we've been pushing our son to trade school.
Yeah.
He's in construction class and
He likes it?
he likes it a lot. So I mean,
It's cool.
and then talking with the construction guy, he's like trade school is
He could
pretty
be
cool.
like my tío he was. He could build a whole house.
Yeah.
Right?
Being not educated at all.
Yeah.
Build a house and cut your grass.
Yeah.
Right,
There you
Gabriel?
go.
Yeah, seriously.
Yep.
We need an electrician though.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, come on. All right, Braden.
Yep.
Right?
Pressure's on.
Yeah.
I know.
Pressure's on
And
for
a
Braden to
plumber.
be
He can do both.
Yeah, there you go.
We
He
need
can learn
both.
2
You can
trades.
do it all.
Yeah, let him do them both. We'll stay on the artistic side. He can stay on the hardworking
Yeah.
side. There
Put
you
the
go.
pressure on him. No.
So, at the school though, what's been the most like eye-opening thing that's happened to you since you've been there? Like that you were really surprised, like this really goes on here, or anything like that has happened to you yet, or
Just the busyness of inside the office. I would have never guessed that, because sometimes when I started, Ayla was a freshman.
right?
I mean, she was a sophomore. So her freshman year, I remember going up to the school because she was marked absent. She was supposed
And you're
to
like,
be.
what are these
She
guys
was
doing here all day
yeah,
long?
Yeah, so
It's like they're
I
just sitting there.
called. Yeah, I called a couple
Losers.
times.
Yeah.
I was not getting a response.
Call
I
the
went up
parent
to
portal.
school and I'm like, I need an admin. Like, I didn't even know I needed an admin. I was just telling them why I was there. And they're like, you need an admin. Okay, we'll get an admin. I'll wait. Well, ma'am, it's going to be a little while. They're on lunch duty. Okay, then I'll wait. Like, just no idea
Yeah.
what. Now I'm on the other side of this and I'm like,
Yeah.
So you're not a
Wow.
Karen no more.
no.
So I see that. I see that too, because Mandy works at
Yeah.
AJB,
Boo.
and I worked at the high school for the 1 year that I worked
Yeah.
there. And I had the best time. That was the best
Yeah.
job for
It's
me.
fun.
It was fun, but I just didn't get paid anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was making like what negative $800 a month, I think. And I just got married. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But like, it's eye opening to see that people don't understand that there is a lot of things that happen there.
Right.
And you might see that girl sitting there behind a desk, but that doesn't mean she don't have 10 different windows open trying to fix something.
Exactly.
You know,
And
for
the
your
perfect
kid,
way
yeah.
I can explain that is when we had a receptionist there a couple years ago, she said, and this is what put it in perspective for me. She was like, we have to always remember what the person 4 or 5 people ago told us. Like it's always an open tab of like, this person 5 people ago told me this and I'm still like working on that.
Yeah.
Along with the people that I needed to help after that.
Yeah.
So that is true. It's just
crazy.
And
thousands of open tabs in your brain.
yeah,
But
and
you're-
it also helps us as I think we don't realize how much it helps as parents
Yeah.
that they do so much for our kids because they're with them 8 hours
Oh, yeah.
a day, and it makes our job easier when we get them at the end of the day where they're sleepy, but they've gone through mental health or they've gone through whatever programs at the school. Like I think they deserve credit for that. So
Thank you.
Crazy.
But it still doesn't ever feel like you're reaching everybody.
Yeah.
Like being in there now, it feels like there's still always somebody to help. There's still somebody we missed or we didn't. You know what
Right,
I mean?
right.
And that goes, I think, because it's outnumbered as students to adults.
That's crazy. That's good stuff. But
Yeah.
so your main responsibility though, you have one thing that you do every year. That's probably your biggest thing that you do. Can you tell us what that is?
It's decision
Because I know
day.
what it is, but I want you to tell everybody else.
Decision day. That's usually May 1st of every year. And it's on campus.
What kind of decision? Oh, I'm going to go to
So-
school today.
It's
When you're
for
already
our
there?
Yeah, you're already
Seniors.
there. Oh, by the way.
It's a celebration for our seniors that announce where they're going to
Senior
be.
skip day. I'm going to decide where to skip at.
They probably already done that
What
by May
prank?
1st.
What prank we're gonna do this year?
I know, right? Anyway, sorry, but it's decision day.
They announce what college, university, or trade school or military branch they're gonna go
Yeah.
to after they graduate high school. So their future plans.
Yeah.
And it's a big old ceremony where they go up one by one and announce, my name's so and so, and I'm going.
And that could
to,
be like a couple hundred kids.
we usually get about 100 kids.
That's a
believe
lot.
it or not,
Or
the senior class is usually around 500-ish
Yeah.
students, and we usually get about 100. There's so many students that don't want to do it because they're shy.
Yeah.
They're embarrassed. They're scared. But we get always those last minute kids. Okay, I'll do it. And I'm sure it's pressure from their family or their mom or their dad. But it's really fun. It's exciting to see them.
So they go in there,
excited.
they're like walking down a runway or something, or they're just kind of
So we're
like...
set up in one of the gyms where we have them all like chairs spread out all along the floor.
Okay.
And then there's a podium in the middle, and it's live stream. It's on Matcast, which is
Oh, okay.
Our
For those of y'all who don't
Shout out Noah.
know. I know, way to go,
Chilling
Noah.
on the
Noah,
porch.
for real. On Madcast, bro.
Madcast.
Madcast
He's a
live
Madcast
streams it.
originator right there.
Chilling on the porch.
They live stream it, so it's on YouTube, and the students go up one by one, and they announce where they're going, and we invite the college reps. Like if we know, we try to get them to sign up starting about a month and a half before the event.
Yeah.
That way, when we can see like what students are announcing where they're going, and then we invite college reps from those campuses so they can come and congratulate them and give them like a goodie bag. But we'll give each student a certificate. We have like the school board, the superintendent, the city mayor.
That's crazy.
So
Yeah.
does each student like choose how they want to represent themselves? Like, so they make their own kind of like thing or announcement? Or
We'll tell them you can just say, my name is so-and-so and I'm going here. And they can also say like what they're going to major in.
Oh, okay. I thought they
and
would
then a
do
lot
like
of
their own
them-
kind of presentation, like where they're all doing like
it's
some
not
kind of
long.
dance off or something.
No,
like,
it's like
this
a
is where
real
I'm going,
fast-
sucker.
Here's a PowerPoint.
Yeah.
No, it's real fast. And a lot of them will say like, whatever the school,
Yeah.
like go Birds if they're going to UTSA and do the little,
Do like a baby reveal, but it's all colleges and stuff.
Yeah.
So
they wear
you
their
get the
college
cake.
shirt. Yeah. Their families are invited. So we get a lot of the families that are there wearing their kids' college shirt too.
Oh,
and
that's cool.
they take pictures afterwards.
I'm sure they enjoy that.
It's really fun.
It's a cool event.
Even the ones that probably are nervous about it, I'm sure they're like, oh man, that was cool. After
Yeah.
all,
Yeah.
right?
I went to my first one this past year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty
How
cool.
did you as parents like that?
I liked it. I mean, I never, because she'd always get stressed around that time, and she's like,
Yeah.
da 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 da. So I just leave her alone. But I finally went and see why she was stressed, and because it's a pretty big event in my opinion. But yeah, it was pretty cool. It was cool to see the kids excited, the families wearing all the college stuff, and
That's cool.
yeah. So it's a pretty good event.
One day my kids will go to college. I hope. One day I'll go back to college. Maybe. If I
gotta
have enough
finish.
time.
You gotta finish college.
I gotta finish. One day I'll finish.
Good.
Maybe me and Zaya will go together
Maybe.
and I'll finish.
You'll go to Southwest
Maybe not
Texas.
to the same school. I'm just
Share
saying.
the same dorm and everything.
Yeah, there you go. I'll be in her dorm room.
Yes.
Yo, why are you dating that guy right now?
That
Just
loser.
kidding.
That bum.
Yeah, who's this? Who's this
and that's
dummy?
my dad.
How did he get into college? No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so segue a little bit to, not only you're involved in all that, but you're also involved, you and Abram both, are involved in sports boosters at the high school.
Yes.
Can kind of give me some details. Well, I'll tell you what, my impression of sports boosters has always been like these rich people just kind of throwing money at their favorite kid. Hey, here you go. You can have all the best equipment you want, but everybody else, I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
But tell me what sports boosters really is and why it's important for us, or you or Abram. Either one of y'all can say it.
Yeah, man. Sports booster. I mean, I was the same like you, me and Becca. We just didn't know what it was, and we felt like there were certain people, all that. But we got involved about 4 years ago.
5 years.
5 years ago, and it's a good deal for the community. What they do is the money. Like I said, the school has a budget for the athletic department. And sometimes that budget doesn't cover the extra things that the school needs.
Needs or wants?
Or wants, really. Or actually needs. Because, we were behind a lot of schools at one point in athletics.
I feel like that's probably the case.
Yeah. So what we do then is, the athletic director, we have a meeting every once a month. And the athletic director comes and lets us know, like, hey, all sports, not just football, basketball, all of them come and say, hey, we need cleats, or we need jerseys, or we need equipment, or we need money to feed people, or whatever. And we vote on it, and we give that money out. The money we get is through, donations and running like the concession stands for football, volleyball, and then we also do the fan shop, which we took over, which we'll get into. But a lot of that money is all nonprofit. Every dollar goes right back to the kid. And so, and you don't have to be, like you said, have money. If you want to join, no, definitely. You just join, and a lot of times we get parents that have kids that are in athletics. They'll come and join and be a part of the decision making because, like I said, we were behind, and a lot of the things you see right now in our athletic departments, and the new shoes and the new equipment, and
I saw the Matadors uniforms. The one football game I went to, I was like, "What the heck?"
Yeah, a lot of that comes from us, from the sports boosters.
Got the nice black helmets and stuff with the A3O on it. I was like, Lord have mercy, man. This is good.
Yeah, and then also they do scholarships, which I forgot to say.
You forgot to say on the first podcast.
I know the first one
where I didn't record.
They also do scholarships. So like, if your kid's athletic department, they get a scholarship.
Oh man!
Nice.
Yeah,
If they apply.
If they apply,
They have to apply for
You
it.
gotta apply. You gotta do a little bit of work.
Yeah.
At least put your name on there.
That's the hard part is there's so many kids that have that opportunity and they don't apply. They don't fill out an application. It's like, just do it. I try my hardest, but
Just do this. Give them the paper.
Yeah.
Fill this out. It's gonna take 5 minutes of your life that you'll never get back. But guess what? You might get $500 out of it, or whatever.
Yeah. No, but we do a lot. I mean, from food to feeding the coaches to feeding the kids.
Feeding the coaches.
Yeah. They every
Can't be
football.
feeding.
Yeah.
Don't feed the coaches, bro. Feed the kids only.
Yeah. Every
Depends on
Sunday.
the coach.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It wasn't like Coach Gilbar way back in the day. He was, man, I wouldn't feed him for nothing. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. He'd go starving at my house, bro. At my sports booster. Just don't give him nothing.
Yeah. But they also do the tunnel, which I volunteered again, where the players run out of the tunnel. We do that. They even do the chains for the first down.
Yeah.
We do
First
that.
down markers.
Yeah. So there's a lot that's against.
That's all
sports
volunteer stuff?
Yeah, it's all volunteer. Nobody
didn't know
gets
that.
paid, man. You just volunteer.
Yeah.
And,
we do it for the kids.
yep.
Wow.
Do they run
That's
through the
good.
banners?
They
the
not no more.
No, I think they just got the tunnel now, right?
Yeah, it's a tunnel blow up tunnel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tunnel crew.
So the sports boosters.
I don't go to the game. Sorry,
I don't get to see the games
yeah.
anymore.
I'm not into
because-
sports that much.
Yeah, but middle
that's
school
okay.
too. We do middle school.
Oh, okay.
So they
What-
just got new scoreboard. They got some new lights.
What I want to know
What school?
is
Barn and Breezy both.
I usually try to do both.
Yeah.
when are we gonna get another jumbotron?
Yeah.
Get the sports
I
boosters to
think
pay
we
for
need
that
We
need
need
a-
speakers.
Yeah,
out there.
that's one of the things I've been
with
wanting
the
to preach.
jumbotron. Get another jumbo, one on each side of the field. That way,
One's
the
enough.
people that
think
don't want to
one's-
pay the
Yeah.
fuck,
One's enough.
they can still watch a football game from one side.
I think we need speakers
It's for the
out there
community.
sure.
No.
A better
expensive.
PA system.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
actually, that you probably should invest in that for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, at least
Nothing
I think
against
so.
what we have, but it could
It could
go better along with that big jumbotron.
We could also hire Dr. Dre to bring some beats. Do whatever. Shout out to Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Be a sports booster for Seguin, please. With your $1 billion.
Get Timbo.
Yeah, right. But anyway,
Yeah.
so sports boosters though, it's all like you said, it's all based on, doesn't mean just because football brings in the most money to Seguin doesn't mean you're going to give the most money to football. It means
Right.
it just means that hey, look, we're here and we're here to help all the sports, and y'all vote on everything that y'all spend, right?
Everything. Yeah.
So and then y'all got the Matador fan shop.
Yeah.
Right?
I volunteered us
At the meeting, I
At the
was not
meeting.
present at.
to take
So
over.
what happened was-
Yeah. Take over the fan shop. It was called the Seguin Spirit Booth, but as you get through the
It's
sports
crazy.
booster, you kind of leave.
Yeah.
People leave when their kids leave, but yeah, so I volunteered us and we took it over. So we deal with all the merchandise.
Yeah.
That was tough. It was a tough.
It needs a black fitted hat with the gold brim with the swords up.
Damn.
That's what we need right there.
You just need one
That sounds
for him.
You only need one.
Yeah,
You got to charge me $100. I guess I'll buy it. But no, it's cool. I actually, so I've seen the fan shop, and I actually like where. Well, actually, it was a spirit booth there before because
I mean, it's labeled that on the top.
is it still labeled that? Okay, well, it doesn't matter. It still looks good. Spirit booth, we'll just have to take that down sometime, I guess. But
Yeah.
I like the fan shop. I like the concept of it. We're doing online shopping now, right?
we're getting there. So by hopefully next year we'll have like online forms, not where you can order online. You just put in a form.
Oh, okay.
And then we're getting new merchandise in, but we just had a meeting to you got to get things approved
Of course.
before we spend any money. But yeah, man, a lot of things are coming, but hopefully online will be a big thing for us. So
And that'll be good.
We
That
need
way
to have a huge sale first because we have lots of stuff in there that we
don't
need to
sell
get
or
rid
get rid
of.
of.
Yeah. Mhm.
yeah.
Shoot, that's okay though. Online, you can get anybody from anywhere to buy
And
that.
believe it or
stuff.
not, there's lots of people that don't
Yeah.
know about it. Like I talked to my coworkers at work. We had a new admin that just started, and he was looking for Matador shirts. He didn't have enough, and so somebody directed him to me, and he was like, "I just need polos."
Yeah.
All right, let's go down there, and he bought some stuff. And
Yeah, one of the things
cool.
I'm trying to do is reach out to a lot of our alumni.
Okay.
You know, try to give them the website and then also maybe donate to the sports booth. I think a lot of alumni that are out of town
Yeah.
live in New Braunfels, Austin, everywhere. You know,
Well,
they
that's true.
always
There's a lot
want
of people
Seguin
that-
stuff. So hopefully we can give them that option to order it
yeah.
then because they don't come into
I
town.
know I wear it.
Especially when
everywhere.
they have their class reunions. I've heard of people like, "Oh, we're having our class reunion, so we need something Matadors to
Yeah.
wear to the football game." So
I know I used to wear my old Seguin hat when I worked there. The baseball coach gave me one of the hats. I was all happy. It was a fitted hat. I wore that all through Colorado. I wore it everywhere. I wore that sucker out. I still have it. It'll never be worn again. But
probably
Let's
stinks.
toe up.
yeah, it's
Well,
bad.
shout out to you. You helped out with Coach Garlic, right?
Yeah,
when
I
you
did.
worked there?
Yeah, and when Coach Gerlich was there, I was helping him out on my own time. You know, I was
They were like
I
0 and
worked there.
10, right?
Yeah, they were like 0 and 10.
Yeah, you-
Actually, it was the best team that didn't win. Like, you know, and I'm serious. Like,
Basketball?
it was. I would help him out in their practices and stuff, and I would just sit there and I'd listen to him. He'd let me help him with whatever. But it was such a good team, I thought, and they just couldn't. They just couldn't win. I don't know what it was. I don't know why. Maybe because I just thought they were better than what they were. I don't know, but you know, I mean, that's just me and my optimistic self, though.
Yeah.
So that's the way it goes. But you know, speaking of basketball, though, now a little bit of another segue to what I want to talk about, and actually with Abram. Abram is actually the head coach, and he's running Marsplay Elite, which is an AAU basketball team here in Seguin. One of the two that are here, but I think it's going to be one of the two that's probably going to leave more of a. Not to talk bad about Texas Elite or anything like that. I'm not trying to talk bad about them because I think they're a good program and they got good kids.
right.
But I think that what you're trying to do is a little bit different because you're trying to build a legacy with that. I think is the way and legacy is a big word, but at the same time, to me, that's what it is. So tell us a little bit about Marsplay Elite and why you wanted to do it, or what made you think about continuing the name that we played under.
Yeah, definitely. My biggest goal is I've always wanted to run some kind of sports thing, but I was kind of forced to make this AAU team.
Nobody forced you.
You know, because
Becca forced you, right?
you know,
That's what it was.
my son played for a team called the Saints. Real good organization, taught him a lot, and it was a group of boys. And fortunately, he couldn't keep going
Yeah.
because he had a baby, so we were kind of left
Talk
out
about
there.
the coach for the Saints, the guy
Yeah,
that
the
ran
coach
the
for the
Saints.
Saints. Yeah,
I was
so
like, I thought it was
Not
some
your
like random
son.
teenagers.
no,
I was like, what the heck?
the coach, the director.
The director. Okay, sorry.
So yeah, so I had to kind of
Babies having babies.
so I had to figure out the next option, and a lot of the parents were looking to me to do something. So I said, you know what, I'll let's do it. I've always told Becca, and I was scared, like I didn't know how to do it, and so the first thing was, you know, I got to figure out a name. Like, you know, what are we gonna be called?
Yeah.
And so we went through all these names, and nothing clicked. And finally, I said, well, let's, you know, back in the day, me and you played for Marsplay. It goes way back.
Yeah.
And we ended up going with Marsplay Elite, and the boys, you know, of course, emoji, fire, it's fire, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, I guess that means good to me. So we ran with it. And
I think it's weird how they like that name out
Yeah.
of all the names, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
kind of a weird thing. Anyway, sorry.
but yeah,
I want to hear what the other names were. Just to,
For real?
just
The
to see
Gold
what they had
Diggers?
to-
I think it was like,
No, just kidding. The Gold Diggers.
Kanye.
Yeah.
it was like Ballers Elite.
Oh God.
I don't even know.
Yeah,
It was
I
we
don't
chat
remember.
GPT'd it. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So we just ran with it, and I read the easiest part for me was that I had a group of boys that had been playing with each other for the last 3-4 years.
Yeah.
You know, in middle school and stuff, and so it was just a transition of them doing how we do things.
Oh,
And
okay.
so the hardest part was, what is my morals? You know, what am I going to coach? Like, what are we going to do? Blah, blah, blah. So, I just started with the name, and then I had to start calling all kinds of people. I called other, you know, people who ran organizations, and, you know, told me, hey, well, you got to go here. So I learned how to book tournaments and all that.
So crazy.
Yeah. But
And doing all that, not
You had to learn
knowing
that on
where
the
you're
fly?
gonna practice.
I didn't have a practice facility. I didn't know what I was doing. Shout out to the Doghouse in McQueenie. He came in clutch for us big time.
Well, that's cool.
Early as we were figuring out.
Eric
the gym.
Sangerhausen, right?
Yeah,
Is that his
Eric,
name?
man. Shout out to him. He's up until this day. Like, if the gym's taken and I need to call him, he's like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
So shout out to him. But
that's awesome of him.
yeah, but yeah, man. So we ran with it. It's our first year. We've gotten 4 championships. Didn't know what we were, you know, into. Big shout out to, you know, other than that, there's like Brandon, who's helped me. Brandon, Becca, you, Jason, Gabriel, Maya, JJ, Mundo, and Carlos. Like that's our core right now, and it's our new board. But I mean, yeah, I didn't know what we were getting into, but now
Since I'm on a board now, can I get some money out of this?
yeah,
Nonprofit.
yeah. We're
not
not
for
profit.
profit.
Yeah.
Nonprofit.
I'm just kidding.
But no, yeah, so it's fun, man, but it's grown. And through our whole journey, we made a name for ourselves, you know, and people from really all over Texas have reached out, like, for tryouts.
That's cool.
You know, where we're from, that's all we get is where y'all from, you know, things like that. And then toward the end, it's like, I don't want to play them. Which was a good thing, you know, not to sound big headed. It was like, man, I don't want to play y'all. Like, they would get out of our bracket. You know,
Yeah,
stuff
we did
like
have a team that got out of the bracket because
a
they
few
didn't want to play
times.
them.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So
I didn't know that. That's
yeah.
crazy.
So these boys are sophomores now. And I have 2 that are playing varsity, 5 that are playing JV, and 2 that are playing freshmen. So they're spread out through our whole
That's good.
organization. But yeah, man, it's a challenge, but it's fun. You know, we're growing.
Yeah. So speaking of growing, like, how do you want to grow it? Like, what are we trying to do here? You're trying to build a team for every grade. You're trying to build like 10 teams. You want to include girls. What do we got going on?
Yeah. So first, I want to kind of grow with the basketball from 6th to 9th grade level, boys and girls, and then I eventually want to try to get into like volleyball and maybe baseball and softball.
About hockey? You do hockey?
I don't know if there's
not even a rink around here.
Yeah,
Like, what am I talking about?
maybe
ring.
hockey.
That would be freaking awesome. Like, what the Marsplay hockey? No, but anyway,
Yeah. No, and there's a lot of support though. You know, this just coming next year, we're gonna have 6th grade girls, who is your daughter Zaya, is gonna be running that or be that team.
she's the first person for now.
Yes.
We have 1 player so far.
Yeah, we got 1 player. It's my daughter.
Yeah.
If not, she's gonna have to play with the boys, I guess. I don't know.
And then 8th grade, my nephew Martin, they have a good group. They're 8th graders, so we'll have them. And then right now, our senior boys who are sophomores. So for now, those 3 teams, we are going to have tryouts coming December for our 6th grade and our 8th grade. My senior boys are kind of set, but
all right.
we're going to need some good 6th grade girls, or not good, but just anybody who wants to come out.
Yeah, so those of y'all listening, man, and you got six middle school kids, let's bring them out to the trial. Whenever the date is, you send me, I'll set it out. Whatever, we can do that. But, coming soon.
I think I did December 14th. But
I think that's what you told me, but I don't want to make sure.
Yeah.
But so, as far as that, so that's kind of like you want to go. You want to. So when Brayden graduates and all that stuff happens, you want to keep it going after that, or
yeah,
you know, you think you'll still be involved in coaching if after he graduates, things like that.
Yeah, I definitely will. I mean, I think it's just the nature in me. I can't sit back.
Yeah.
You know, I got to be involved somehow, and if I can, especially now. I mean, too, like eventually, hopefully, Brayden and Ayla would want to be involved.
Yeah.
You know, by helping and being part of the organization, because I built it off family.
And maybe some of the boys. Like,
Seriously.
eventually, because that's how the Saints had it. Some of their returning, or, you know, the ones that played for the Saints for a number of years, they would help coach other teams. And
that's good.
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's I'll tell you this, like we're not just some AAU team. We're nonprofit, number one, but we're not just AAU team that's going to take your money and just go play in any tournament.
Well, that's what that's what I was going to ask you. Like, what makes our Marsplay AAU or elite and AAU team different than most other AAU teams? Because there's a stigma about AAU teams that we're just trying to make some money, and you think the coaches is pocketing a lot of the money.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
Is that what makes you different? That you're not doing that, or what do you think? What do you think makes you different?
I think with us, that's being part of and seeing that AAU lifestyle with Braden. We knew that going in, we're gonna like make this about the kids. Number one. Yeah. So my goal, was we don't care about the wins and losses, and I tell them that every day. Like I don't care about the 4 championships we won. Yeah. I always care about when they walk into their school, whether middle school or high school, that they look up and they see their name and the Raptors. Oh, okay. Right? Because you see up there's 1975 championships. Oh, yeah. So, if those people are still alive or, even the 2000, when they get to walk in that high school with their kids, they get to say, look, man, this is what I've accomplished.
They'll always be associated with that.
So that's one thing I teach them. And we use AAU as a skill set to get ready for high school. Right. We don't use it as we're gonna go out there. And
you're gonna have AAU rap,
yeah, like it's a good.
You're the greatest AAU team,
right.
Here you go.
Yeah,
your numbers retired and everything.
Yeah, it just keeps them in shape. It keeps them in shape. We keep and one thing we do is also teach them like life
skills,
and understanding.
I know. Anytime I get to talk to one of the guys when they do talk to me, because they always look at me funny because I'm the guy recording sometimes.
Who's this guy?
Yeah, who's this guy? He just got this camera in my face. But but I like talking to him. Too. I like talking about life now that I'm older. Yeah, and I mean, older than all of y'all for sure. But I like pouring into them a little bit. Hopefully they get something out of it. If they don't, well, they don't. At least I got to talk a little bit about it. Yeah, But I really hope they take it to heart, whatever I tell them to. But that's why I like basketball at that age. Mm-hmm. That's when I had the most fun playing basketball for sure. Even though I wasn't the best player for dang sure, but it was fun. Besides playing in the hoop it ups and all that, which is, where Marsplay came from. Yeah, playing in hoop it ups, stuff like that. Shout out to Thomas and Eddie and Hector and Marcelino Leal. Those are the first 4 guys that used that name Marsplay in a tournament, and the first time they used the name, they won that tournament. Yep, that was how it went. So they stuck with Marsplay for the next 20-something years or whatever it was.
It's a winning tradition. I'm gonna tell you that. Like we set a standard for ourselves is that we're gonna go out there and hoop and play. But just before we go further, I know I said it in the first podcast. I want to give a shout out to Jay, and I'm gonna use him big time in this. Yeah. But he was a player that used to play with us with the Saints, and he got into some trouble. And, we fortunately, as parents, all had to tell our kids not to hang with him. Yeah. And there was one point where, he was in trouble so much that he was in juvenile. And he showed up to the tryout for Marsplay, begging me, to play and that he was going to change and all that. And, it was hard. I had to have a meeting, figure out, we gave him a chance. And
sometimes it's hard with kids because you don't know if they're really telling the truth or not.
Because he was in a position where it was like bad. Yeah. But we gave him a chance, and he showed up. He came to practice. He did what he needed to do. Got good in school. Right now he's A's and B's, and he's won championships with us. But one of the biggest thing, that stuck with me was that when he first came to us, what showed me that he wanted the most, and it showed that what we were doing worked with him and our current player, was that he reached out to one of the players because he had separated from them, right? He wasn't hanging out with nobody. Right. But he reached out to one of my players, Matthew. At the time, we made Matthew our captain. Okay. He reached out to Matthew, and he's like, dude, I'm trying to figure out what I need to do. Yeah. Like, I'm lost. Yeah. Like, I want to be with y'all. I want to play. Like, I don't know how. And Matthew told him, pick up a Bible.
Oh, yeah? I didn't know that.
Matthew told him, pick up a Bible and just start reading it.
Yeah, that's cool.
And he's like, well, how? And he's like, just read it.
Yeah. How else do you read?
Yeah, just read it. And he started going to church with them. And
that's cool.
So that showed, like, what we're doing with our senior boys is dwindling down to, our younger generation too. Man. But yeah, that I like hearing that story. And I didn't know that because I I don't know who called me and told me. I think it was Carlos that told me that Jay told him that.
That's crazy.
And so it's that right there is what we want.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what we're trying to reach. I don't care how many losses, because the losses, you're going to forget about it, right?
Yeah,
That's going to
for
be
sure.
done. What they're going to remember the most is where we went to go eat, who made a joke.
Oh, yeah.
You know, how far Jay,
It's-
those
it's
are the
about being-
things that we're going to remember.
Being
So,
with each other, the camaraderie that you
Yeah.
build, and you
Yeah.
you probably build lifelong friends from this.
brotherhood.
You know,
Yeah.
and that's the way it goes, you know, and then you can come back and continue it if you want to, or maybe you go off and you start your own somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe they go to college to wherever, Duke, Michigan, who cares?
Yeah.
They start something out there. Maybe they want to stay out there.
Yeah.
You never know.
But I look at them like us. You know, we were always clowning. And,
Oh, I
you know,
know that.
We're still brothers, all of us. So, yeah, it's just good to be a part of it.
We're always talking noise. Slow motion Eddie. Find it and rewind it.
Throwing the banana
You know.
over.
Thomas got poked in the eye.
Yeah.
Those are the stories you never forget. You know, but hey, it is what it is. But and that's what I think that's what makes it special for me, to be able to film and record
Yeah.
and check you guys out and make videos, because I like doing it, first of all, and I like sports anyway. So I was like, well, shoot, I can film basketball. That's fine.
Yeah.
At least I know what they do in basketball to be able to film it. Some of the videos
Yeah.
came out pretty good, but
That's a sport you love.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I like it when the kids like it.
Oh, yeah.
As long as the kids like it, I'm like, shoot, I don't care who. I honestly don't care who else likes it. As long as the kids like it,
Yeah.
shoot, I did my part, and you don't even have to pay me money for that. You know what I mean? So I think it's cool, but you know, because Marsplay, you know, it's special for me too, because you know we played in it, like I said, you know, and we, you know, gone to Chicago, we would play in all kinds of tournaments, you know, so. But and those are things that I don't even remember half of them what we won by or
Yeah.
what.
I mean,
whatever.
that's the thing. We didn't, but we remember the stories,
Yeah,
you know?
remember the stories like Joey
What-
Deal,
Yeah.
dancing in the middle of the night with some dude. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, shout out to Joey Deal. Sorry, Joey.
Yeah.
But
We see
That's
Joey at
inside joke.
NYSO, right?
yeah.
So,
He's so funny, man. Anyway, but good old Joey.
Man, do you remember how many like players were actually with Marsplay?
We were actually, Thomas gave me a list. You know,
Oh,
that
wow.
were actually with Marsplay. It's not. It's a lot, but it's not as many, because me and Abram played on a different team before, and then they had the Jackson 5. And then,
yeah, so every tournament
things-
we wouldn't, like, some people couldn't make it, or you
Yeah.
know, we had a lot of people that want to play, but it was just like a rotation.
but Marsplay was almost always, for the most part, for many years, it was Jacob Gonzalez, Thomas, Eddie Uriales, Marcelino Leal. It was those 4 guys for the most part, and then whoever else they had on the side. Sometimes I played for our team, and then I would play for Marsplay, and then finally me and Abram were both playing for Marsplay.
Yeah.
And it was ridiculous.
And Thomas stayed. Thomas was the only one that stayed after
constant.
everybody.
Yeah, he's the one that stayed all the way through until now.
crazy.
Obviously, he can't play with these kids at AAU, but you know, I'm sure he could try if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Anyways, so now, man, I mean, no, that's good stuff. I like what we're talking about here. I like shining this light on all of us and in the middle of the community. But I mean, that's the purpose of this podcast, right?
Yeah.
You know, to kind of talk about family, to talk about the stories. If anybody else has stories, like if you're out there and you have a business you want to run, you want to come talk about your business and talk about family, and you want to talk about your own life, and or not, we'll talk about it anyway, because I'll ask. But you know,
Yeah, definitely.
you know, I want you to come. I want to be, you know, doing things like this. I want to build further on this, plus Zena Productions, you know, because I want to be able to make a film. I want to be able to do things like that, and you know, talk about just anything that's going on around here in general. You know, of course, we could talk about national stuff too. This isn't just a Central Texas thing. We're going to talk about national stuff, which I want to do. I want to talk about NBA games. I want to talk about NFL stuff. I want to talk about
We can talk about how
national
Wendy dunked on
who? Draymond.
Draymond during the Golden State game.
Look at
I keep
look at
bringing that up. I
so
don't
you
care.
know who he is.
I don't care if it
That
counted or
one
not.
guy, that one guy, he dunked on everybody already. He's blocked everybody's shot, I think. But
Greatest
yeah.
player.
Oh man, he's so good. But next time we'll talk about when Rebecca met Tim Duncan. That'll be the whole podcast.
yeah.
It'll probably take the whole podcast to talk about
Just
that.
showing my selfie right here the whole time.
Oh my goodness. But you know,
Framed.
Yeah.
as far as what's coming up for you know, Today 3 and beyond, I do want to get. I have a friend of mine, and we've been talking about him, Eddie. I want him to get on here. Hopefully, he'll come on and talk about him and his business. He's had an interesting life, and I've had an interesting life with him. Whenever I've been with him since we were kids, so I think he's cool. And then we got Thomas. Actually, JT. He's starting to be a tattoo artist.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so he wants to talk about that. Hopefully, maybe he can come on and be with us too. I also want to have another like family one, maybe at Christmas time, like I was saying before when we were talking previously. Hopefully, we can do something like that. And it won't always be in this setting. I don't think we'll always be here.
Yeah.
It might go to set up in different places. So I've got the capability to do that, to be mobile, to be able to set up wherever we want to. But more family stuff. I want to do definitely. We're gonna do probably a whole podcast on Marsplay. I just got to get the right guys in here. At least two of the 4 guys that are originally here.
OGs.
Yeah, some of the OGs. Because there's OGs that were before me for that team for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
But I've been friends with them forever. So, and who knows? I'm sure all of us will be on here another time, either separately or all together again. Who knows? I'm good with that. Maybe we'll get Noah on here, come out of his shell a little bit. Got N.C. N.C. We got a famous music artist here. Goddamn, working behind the scenes now.
Yep.
But hey, that's all right.
He's making sure everything's recording.
For real. And look, the red button's still on. Okay, good. So we're good. But nah, man. After all that, after recording twice, I'm going to call this one a wrap. I really appreciate anybody who's actually looking. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, find on Spotify Podcasts, also on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, go ahead, please subscribe. Leave a comment if you want. Leave a comment on all of them. I don't care, because I'll look at them. If you have any questions about the podcast, what we're about, what we're gonna do, or what, I will probably be the one personally answering them myself, for at least for now.
Or if you want to be a guest.
Or if you want to be a guest, shout out ZalenProductions@gmail.com. I'll leave that on here somewhere, and you'll see it up here, down here. I don't know where it's gonna be.
Or a sponsor.
Or if anybody wants to sponsor,
let's go.
Come on, Millie's.
Oh,
Millie's.
yeah.
Millie's just give me 1 gallon, and
That's the sponsor.
There you go, right there. But no, just whoever, man. You just never know. I don't mind having help, but I'm good where I'm at. We've got enough. I have enough equipment for now to keep recording podcasts on video and audio, so we're good. At least for now. And then, hey, it is what it is. We'll continue how this goes. Hopefully, I'll get more than 1 subscriber.
Yourself.
And not be me.
Hey, we should have at least 4 right here.
We should get Weimer.
I don't even like my own podcast. I'm unsubscribing from it.
The city of Weimer.
Oh, yeah, the city of Weimer. All 55 of you.
Let's go.
All 55 of you in the Dairy Queen.
Come on.
They all go to Dairy
They're all
Queen.
in the Dairy Queen drive-thru. I'm just kidding. Anyway.
We used to be like that, though, Seguin. Now we're
all happy to have
I
Chick-fil-A.
liked it like that.
Yeah.
And then
Really?
I'm glad
Actually,
it's
I did
not
too.
like that at the same time.
Yeah. I liked it when it was small town, but I like it that it's growing.
Exactly.
And I mean, more money, more problems, but at the same time, I think it's good.
Yeah.
Like I said before, for the growth of the community, for the growth of the high schools, for the kids, for everything. At least that's in my brain in the long run. I think it's really good. But otherwise, guys, thank you again. Thank you. Thank you. I love my family. I love my friends that are here. I'm really glad y'all came and first episode down. That's it.
Let's go.
Yep.
Down twice.
Yep.
Twice.
We recorded.
Please be recording.
Take 2 was a success.
Yeah. We kind of recorded twice. Sorry, guys. Y'all get the joke one day. I promise.
They won't hear the first one though.
No, they won't. You'll never hear the first one, but you'll love the second one. The first episode. That's a wrap, guys. Appreciate it. Have a good night. See y'all soon.
Peace.